Always remember this final. Hello and welcome to Decent Football. Now, today, Manchester United are versing Cardiff. Now, Manchester United are playing Thursday night football. We're playing in the BTEC Champions League. We're gonna be playing in Ukraine and Abagastan in those Russian leagues. And, oh, my goodness, it's so frustrating. I really wanted to finish seventh because I did not want to play in the Europa League. The Europa League is a bad league. Like, why are we playing in it again? I would have rather finish eighth than playing the Europa League. But anyway, this is the last game of the season, and this is an irrelevant game, but it will be a great opportunity to play the youngsters and play some good football. Bring some positivity, even though there's none of it. There's none of it. There's none of the positivity. You know, when you look at the state of the club. Anyway, in this game, I would start Sergio Romero, simply because David De Gea, his head is not in the game. I mentioned in my other videos. Victor Lindelof, obviously, he would start. Center back. That's an interesting one. Center back, I would start Chris Smalling. He's better than Jones. That's just simple as that. Luke Shaw and Luke Shaw. You know what? I would even start Luke Shaw. I would start Dalot and Valencia. Why would I start Valencia? Because it is his last game and it will be a great send off. Ander Herrera will be in my midfield because, guys, let's talk about Herrera for a minute. Ander Herrera is a player that we may not ever see again in the club. He may not be a player that we not, he may be a player that will be hard to find in the transfer market because Ander Herrera is captain material for Manchester United. He's the player that you love. He's the player that pisses off our rivals, and I simply love that. When he spit on the Man City badge last season, I was like, this is brilliant. This is Ander Herrera, and I would love it if he was our captain. But unfortunately, he's gonna be going to PSG for free because our board are incompetent and my goodness, I just don't get it. They're supposed to be businessmen, but they make terrible business decisions. But anyway, Ander Herrera will be starting in this game for me. Scott McTominay, he would start. Scott McTominay, he would start simply because he has more goals than our strikers have in the last 10 games. That's simple as that. Scott McSauce, bring him on. Um, I will start James Garner in the midfield. I will start James Garner. I'll give him a chance. He would start him at midfield, and it will be quite interesting to see him play in the Premier League. And it's gonna be an interesting one. Right wing is obvious gonna be Tahith Chong, simply because of his display against Huddersfield. He was simply causing havoc against the defenders, and he could have won us the game, but he's inexperienced, and I understand. In those moments that there's pressure among but we shouldn't even be having pressure in those moments. Striker should be Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, he's played a few games this season. He came on against Arsenal, which was quite interesting, and I think he came on. Yeah, he came on against PSG. But if you know what games he came up against in the Premier League or any other competition, please let me know in the comment section. But Mason Greenwood, we need to see him play at least 70 minutes to see how much talent does he have. Will he be our future striker? And he needs games. He needs this confidence. Left wing. Now left wing is a very interesting one. Left wing, I will start Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez will play at left wing. Well, it's simply because Angel Gomez, he hasn't been given a chance that much. I don't know. I think it's been unfair. I think he needs to be given more of a chance. He hasn't played so much this season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer promised that he would bring in the youth, but he hasn't played that many youth players. And I would understand. I would understand simply because of the games that we have, but the player, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the players are to blame for being for having terrible results in the past few games. Because if we didn't have terrible results, then we would have played those young players. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Please let me know what you think. Whether you think, oh no, we need our first team players. We need 3 points. What are you talking about? Or if you think the academy, play the academy. There's nothing to lose. Fifth is not our priority. So let's play some good football and let's enjoy the last game of the season. Either or, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Be decent.